Good morning. It's 7:26 a.m. I woke up, I don't know, an hour ago. I slept for an hour, which I explicitly said I will not do because today is the last day. Today and tomorrow is the last event of the season, the last drift event of the season, and it's Racegasmic Drift Cup Round 3. I haven't filmed the first two rounds. First round sucked. Second round that was good. Third round we're gonna see. But I finally have a will. I finally feel like filming it. It should be sick. I did a lot of modification to the car. I also started pulling parts from the Sierra. We're gonna talk about that in a different video, so it doesn't really matter now. I stayed up all night helping my guy Puklik to fix up his E36 wagon V8, which probably means I'm gonna lose in top 16 and get knocked out by him. It should only make sense. But yeah, right now it's very early and I'm about to drive for 2 hours and hopefully not get stopped by the cops because the car looks it's very heavily modified at this point. Like, it's business in the front, party in the back type of setup. Let me run it down for you real quick. I put the E46 hubs, the whole wheel hub of an E46, including the yellow speed racing coilovers I had on the Sierra, including the MG Solutions top hats. I'm running 9.5 degrees of caster, around 6 to 7 degrees of camber in the front. But at the same time, when I get to like 60 to 70% of lock, the camber zeroes out on the lead wheel, on the like outside. Yeah, you know what I mean. So the Chelsea Denofa rule is applied to the setup. I'm also running anti-roll bar in the front, but I removed the anti-roll bar in the back. Made the car super stiff in the front, made the car super soft in the back, so it should be able to do 3-wheel motion drifts, which was the goal. We're gonna see today if that's what I achieved. I put the ducktail spoiler on it. I don't know. I just want to count to Slovenia, but at the same time, I want to style the fuck out. So it's very high in the front. There's like this much space between the fender and the wheel, but it doesn't go any lower because of the MG Solutions top hats. It's just the way this lock kit works. It's gonna be very fun. Puklik wanted to give up and not go at all because his car was a mess. One of his best friends, Roman, he did some magic shit which I don't understand, with some fucking liquid metal bullshit and I don't even know what he did, but he produced in front of my eyes. He produced a steering pump line out of nothing. So this guy has so much knowledge and he's still a kid. It's crazy. And then they had to go and we had to do all the other stuff to the car. Change the wheels, put the seat back in, the dashboard, the harnesses, the everything. And when we were finally finished, I was so happy. And I told him if he doesn't go to the event, I'm gonna fucking kill him, because I stayed up all night again and my car is completely ready except for the rear right axle shaft. I'm having a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise coming out of that axle shaft. But yeah, next time we see each other, you and me and you watching this is gonna be on tracks. I'm gonna see you in a bit. I'm gonna see you in a second, but it's gonna take a bit for me to, you know what I mean. So yeah, I can't fucking wait. I'm very sleep deprived, but I'm very excited for this one. And shouts out to everyone organizing and whatever. Like, it's gonna be a crazy event. It's supposed to rain today. Today is the training and qualifying day, and we're gonna be drifting in the wet. I gotta figure out which tires I should go with, and tomorrow is supposed to be dry, so that's gonna be there. It's gonna be a lot of fucking around with the tire setup and so on, but it should be sick. Oh, also shouts out to my main guys, fucking commenting the event. Last time they named me the Balkan Post Malone. That was fucking amazing. So shouts out to those guys. I just had to say it. That was fucking crazy. That was funny. That was funny as shit. Yeah, bye. As I was saying, business in the front. Business in the front. I cannot lower it anymore. Party in the back. Hopefully it's gonna want to start. I've been having some problems starting it. Okay. It starts. Some electrical problems. Nothing special. But this sound in the back is making me want to die, bro. Just a second. I was hoping that my wheel was loose, but it seems like the axle joint is just gave up on me. So it is what it is. Hopefully we're gonna make it. I mean, it's a welded diff, so we're definitely gonna make it there. But hopefully someone there has an axle joint or maybe even a whole axle shaft. Fuck, it's annoying. That's gonna stress out my girlfriend, definitely. She I mean, as much as she's used to it by now, it's still not very fun for her, for sure. So yeah, oh, it's super cold outside actually. Anyway, let's get to it. As I said, business in the front, and then party in the back. The line for training is crazy long. I just found tires that I like, that I'm gonna probably compete on. I mean, one of them is letting out a lot of air, but I don't know. We'll see. But the car feels amazing right now. I changed the front wheels and the rear wheels, and I'm very psyched on this. It's sick. Maybe I'm gonna run the next twin, the training twin with Weedmar. He's right there with his mechanic and his Spotty. Not his spotter, that's just his nickname, Spotty. So yeah, it was supposed to rain like hell, but actually it's fuck off. Actually, it's really sunny and really warm. Oh, skate shop represent. And yeah, let's see what happens. I had troubles initiating because it was way too grippy. Just a second. Way too grippy for me, for the tires I was using in the back. So it was way too grippy, but right now I changed the setup. I went to 195, 45, 17s, and they seem to work. So let's see. Let's see. I'm loving the fitment. The problem is this tire has space. It's not rubbing anywhere. Like, there's a lot of clearance, but that's probably because I hit the car here and this side went a bit. And on this fucking side, I guess I'm gonna have to crash the car again here. I have some rubbing here, but yeah, and my tire is completely gone. That fucking sucks. Oh, for fuck's sakes. A lot of people. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's like shit ton of people. This fucking guy. now the order in which we're gonna go qualify. My left tire is leaking air again. But whatever, other than that, it was fun. I mean, this is the hardest. The hardest round was like the first one, then the second round was perfect, like super easy to drive, like super simple layout. I liked it a lot. And then this layout is kinda hard, but not really, it's just weird. And we didn't get to practice as much because I don't know why actually, because as far as I remember, the track always, like, if you were to put like two different pairs of two groups of, you know what I mean, they would crash. But I'm so tired at this point. I'm very annoyed, very fucking annoyed. Okay, that's Jogi, and he's doing very well. I'm gonna go outside. Basically, the problem is I found tires that I wanted to qualify on. I have four of those, and in case things would go well, I would get more of those tires tomorrow when the actual competition is happening. But now like yesterday, Puklik, the idiot, broke one of my tires, and now this guy broke one of my tires. So now I got two tires, but every time they try to put them on these wheels, they break them for some fucking reason. So, but, okay, those were 195s, 45s, 17s. These are 205s, 40, 17s, and they managed to break these ones as well. I mean, to fuck up I don't understand how. So, yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna qualify on these tires. I don't fucking know. On i ja ti idemo non-stop street drift. God damn it. Thing is, this guy's super talented. I think I didn't film anything right. So this guy's super talented. We go street drifting quite often. This is his first competition. I stayed up until 5 a.m. last night fixing up the car with him. And I just feel shitty that he had a shitty run. Love you, my guy. I'm sorry that you didn't make it. So hey guys, this is my girlfriend in the sun. Car looks amazing on these wheels, motherfucker. Claudia is up next. Eric's girlfriend, and I wanna. I'm wearing sunglasses that my girlfriend gave me, and I'm about to film Claudia from somewhere. I gotta find a spot. Ko je? Alpe? Imamo Sljeme, bog te jebo.
Ja, ovo je kontra strani sunca.
Pa nema veze, ali tam možeš driftati, ili možeš tam driftati.
Dobro, ovo ti je uspjeh.
So yeah, Claudia is up next. Let's follow her run. She's a great driver. I mean, she had one of the best teachers ever, which is fucking Eric, but you know, like, she's a great driver, amazing. Holy fuck. sorry if my filming is shitty. I'm trying to both like film and watch it in real time, which is like the worst thing you can do when you're filming, but whatever. Wiedmar's car, like look at my car, then look Wiedmar's car. Like complete opposite setups. Let's go, Claudia. Let's go. Yes. Fuck that outer clip. You don't need it. Yes. Yes. Go! Yes. She got it. She fucking got it. I'm so fucking happy for her. She's killing it.
Plus 14.
Prvi vožnji 9.
9.
Čakaj sem malo. 23. Ludi Pero, že začel svojo vožnjo. Korekcije tamle na prvem klipu, tudi on. Zanimivo je tale prvi ovinek. Prav zanima, kako bojo twin vožnje izgledali jutri. Na tem prvem ovinku se bojo bitke kar dobro bile.
Mogoče malo prekratek v tej coni, ampak vseeno kar lepo.
Ne špara na gasu, Ludi Pero. 16 točk v prvem ranu. Je voda Pero gas. Vidi se ne zvejda. Manji, vaša zgora. Skopka bo dala trpila. Predvsem prejšnji ran. Krznarič, Ludi Pero, 16 točk v prvem ranu. Zdaj Loda pa Pero gaz do konca, ne. Vidi se, nazaj držal malo. Tako, Manji, ročna zavora. Sklopka bo zdaj trpela. Precej hitrejši v prvem klipu kot prejšnji ran. Veliko več hitrosti nisem zdaj v tole tranzicijo zunanjo. Zdaj že malo stožce poderamo. Skoraj skočil, če tiste naš pukal. Brez drame bi shodil Pero lepo pospeševal, čeprav nažalost niste videli.
Then my quali runs, waiting for the result. First run was shitty, second run was shitty, but not as shitty as the first run, so I think I initiated way better in the second run, and we'll see.
Petar Krznarič, 18 točk v drugem ranu.
18 points.
Reference, da ga komi rok drži, vidimo, da veljajo za mikrofon. Prav, da ga sebe v roke.
Okay, 18 points. I mean, everybody's getting really low scores, so Anyway, the layout is very hard. I'm satisfied with. I'm not satisfied with 18 points because I know I can do way better than that, but I just didn't have the tires that I was counting on. I found the perfect set of tires. And then in the meantime, I switched to some other tires, and then I was like, maybe I should switch to 16s. But I was like, fuck it, let's run 17s, and I just don't have the power. And I cannot flick the car. I do have speed, but anyway, hopefully I qualify I had a really, like the trainings were not as frequent in like the runs in training. Training runs were not as frequent as in the past two events. Even though in the first event I did like 6 runs because I had problems with my car, and I don't know, like second time I did a lot of runs. I had a great time, but like now I don't, for some fucking reason we didn't really have any like, we didn't drive half as much. So that's also a problem. I didn't have the time to test out all the tires and the new setup of the car, like the new car setup, the E46 thingies that I put on the car install. But yeah, fuck it, I'm satisfied. It's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the results to see if I made it to top 16. A lot of people got zeros, and there are not many drivers left. So. Not the way I want to go into top 16, but whatever. We'll see. Tomorrow, 4-5 hours of training, all kinds of tires. We're gonna try a lot of different things, for sure. Like, if you ask me, if you want to, like, for qualifiers and like obviously this is not Drift Masters or some shit. Like, in qualifiers, you gotta, like, on a grassroots level. It's smart to run. Like less grippy tires. If you know what I mean? Like, just so you stop bouncing, bitch. Just so you could like do better lines and Scandinavian flick the initiation, whatever. But later when you come into the competition, it's smarter to grip up the car. And now for the qualifiers, I was already gripped up, so. Balls on me, but yeah, whatever, it is what it is. Like, it's completely fine. Even if we don't qualify, we have like 4 hours of training tomorrow, so it's gonna be sick. See you later. Good morning. I qualified 12th, qualified in 12th place. Warming up the car because it's super cold outside. It's around 8 a.m. and I'm about to head to the track with the car. I gotta adjust the caster because right now I'm running 9.5 degrees of caster. I wanted to try it out. It's way too much. So I'm gonna reduce it now to, I don't know, 5 or something. But then I'm gonna lose camber, which is also annoying about these top hats that I have from MG Solutions that I took off my competition car, which no longer exists really. So I gotta find a way to keep the camber at like want to keep the camber but lose the caster, so it's gonna be a little bit annoying, but we'll see what we can do. I'll figure something out. Yesterday me and Kugi had a little bit of a crash. He bumped into me. Yeah. Hey, that's what drifting is, right? It was really fun, actually. I was super hyped when he hit me.
Ich laufe durchs Viertel und gebe kein Fuck. Ich zücke die Mutter gefickte Klack. Meine Brüder, die packen die Päckchen ab. Denn sie jagen das Pepper den ganzen Tag. Verteilen die Päckchen in der ganzen Stadt. Versteht in der Sorte gebuckert im Sack. Verticken nach Ecken den Kunden den Stuff. Denn die Kunden wollen Bällen und den liebenden Saft. Wir pressen die Platte, wir produzieren Taste. So viele wollen spielen, doch kenn ich das Game. Digital, analog mit der 808.
Trainings are on. I'm crazy gripped up, and I still haven't changed my setup because no one, like, all my tools are in the van, in my friend's van, and I cannot get into the van because they're not on track yet. So I'm gonna try to make do with what I have, and that's it. I'm still too low in the back. What's happening is that my car flexes so much in the back, so when I go to like right turn, and I steer to the left. The suspension goes down so much in the rear that my tire is actually rubbing against the inner side of my wheel arch, and it's slowing me down. So that's how I've been driving like yesterday, and I was like, what the fuck's happening? Why is my car low on power? It's actually not low on power. I'm just scrubbing the wheel the whole time, and it's slowing me down. So yeah, but other than that, like, yeah, the car is great. It's just a bit too low in the back for 17-inch wheels. So I'm gonna drive with what I have now, and later on I'm gonna change the setup a bit and try out some different stuff. So basically, I set up the car the way it should have been set up, the way it says in the user's manual, and the car drove terribly. So I just put it back the way I thought it makes sense, and now we're good. And I'm quite confident going into the first battle. So let's see. We got this motherfucker. This kid is one of the best drivers I've ever seen in my life. And this is the biggest Tyler we got. Hot boy shit. This motherfucker. Look at this fucking guy. Introducing the drivers for the first time in this fashion, like last time they did it. But they did an interview or some shit. Ne, vloger. Nisam ni jedno ni drugo. Jo, hoćeš da poziram ili ček? They usually didn't interview us before, but now they're doing it. Pa sad da, kad si ga uzjebo. Say hi, Claudia. Dobrodošao naš ludi Pero.
Zdaj gremo pa na balkanski jezik. Dobrodošao naš ludi Pero. Petar Krznarič, dame in gospodje, kompakt 328. Daily vozilo. Vozi se z njim vsak dan, prišel sem z njim iz Zagreba. Tako da dobrodošao Pero.
Spet.
Kako se osjećaš kod nas ovdje u Sloveniji?
Jako dobro, počeo slovenski. Odlučio sam da ću se vjerati selici. Malo ti prekida mikrofon, ja mi ne, dobro je. Ne, dobro je, super mi je. Ovo je najbolji event koji, zapravo da ja radim event ovak bi izgleda, tak da super.
Ajmo reći najbolji event na Balkanu.
Pa da, i sad kad ranije mrak pada, ono real night strike, da.
Pravi night strike, dame in gospodje. Mal zbodemo konkurenco, čist mal. Sretno, Pero.
Hvala. And so it goes on. Anyway, I'm up against this guy, Obre. He's right there in the funky looking E36 compact. Same engine as mine. Just talked to the judges like, I don't know, half an hour ago, and the main judge was very satisfied with the way I was driving because I'm gripped up like hell, and he's saying that I'm driving well because last time I didn't have any grip, and they really scored grip high. So I finally got an explanation why in the last round in the qualifiers I didn't get any. Like last round, second run, I got really low points for something I thought I did very well. Like for something I thought was way better than the score I got. So now I'm going to explain to you what I'm talking about. Basically, this was the second round, and here in the first round of qualies, I pull a handbrake right there. There's a handbrake pull, which is a big correction. In my opinion, that was supposed to be punished way more. But I was still kind of close to the clipping zones, like all of them, the touch and goes or whatever. This was solid, but and this was perfect. You'll see the aerial footage. This was amazing. Like I was surprised how close I came to the inner clip. Uh, but yeah, this is what I had problem with. You'll see here, and a huge correction on initiation. I don't think the judges really saw. This inner clip was fine. This was could have been better, but like this is a I don't even know. Not the best run, but this was perfect. This was really perfect. And the thing that like and how wide you like when you're exiting the drift, like the last turn, how wide you go, they told us it's not important. So, yeah. And this is the second run, which in my opinion was 10 times better and 10 times more aggressive. And my flick, my Scandinavian flick game in this run was on point. It was perfect, in my opinion. And I got scored less than for the first. So first round 24 points. You see the flick, absolutely no braking, like perfect initiation. Second inner clip was okay, more consistent. I was more consistent, not as deep in the beginning of the outside zone, but more consistent. I was kind of far away from this touch and go, but I made it up in the second. And this was okay. This was like solid, not the best, but it was solid. So that's what I'm referring to. I was very happy with this run, and then I got 20 points for it. You'll see now, like absolutely flawless initiation, flawless in the first touch and go, solid in the outside zone. I kind of fell out, but it's the same layout they use for the 500 horsepower cars, so I'm allowed to fall out a little bit. And then this was solid, and this was still on point. I was a bit further away than on the first run, but still, it was good. So that's where my concern about scoring for the last round comes from. But they explained to me they like when you're gripped up. So basically, I was not gripped up here. I was just on 15s, semi slicks, 15-inch semi slicks, and it was, I guess they thought that it was not enough grip. They like grip, basically. They score grip. And I guess I made it seem too easy or whatever. But also, I did a burnout after the first run, and I'm pretty sure they punished me for that because I did it in non-burnout, no burnout zone. I would get disqualified on any other competition, so it is what it is. But let's get back to the round 3 thing. Yeah, let's go.
Mitja Obretan, svojim kurnikom smo rekli. Obretan, pardon.
Ja.
In naš Ludi Pero, bitka kompaktov.
Kompakt CSL.
CSL, spoiler na kompaktu zagrebškem našega Ludega Perota, balkanski Post Malone. Ko se potetoiraš po obrazu, te moram...
Skami piti.
Skami piti, je rekel, ne. Ko pa fanti res pelejo na nož, pa zelo na skupaj, pa da tudi imaš počasne posnetke dronov, pa da je še zmeraj težko reči, kdo bi šel naprej, potem pa pač bitko ponoviš, ne. Gremo pa seveda naprej naslednjo bitko, dokler se fanta pripravita za ponovitev.
Obre tokrat vodi.
Ludi Pero rahlo zaostal, ampak se trudi ujet. Tudi on malo pokrajšal linijo. Nisem videl živo, ali se je celo malo poravnal tamle.
Mislim, da je bilo ravno na meji, ampak do ponovljanja po mojem ni prišlo.
Kar letita fanta iz tega rondoja. Ludi Pero ne spušča gasa. Tole je WOT team, Ivo, lej. Oba ne spuščata gasa. Podhranjeni kompakti, ampak nudijo čudovite bitke. Dajmo še enkrat pogledati, kako je tole izgledalo.
Let's break down the first half of the battle where I'm chasing. The initiation was good. As you can see right here, I'm good. But now what happened is I went too wide because I was trying to catch up with him as much as I could. I missed the inner clip, and here I have to sacrifice the line to get back on him. So that's what I did. I didn't. I almost straightened out, but I didn't. And by now, I'm pretty much back on his door. I do the next transition, like right here. I do the punch and go instead of touch and go. This transition was perfect, and I'm back on him, and I'm really close to him, and I pushed as much as I could. I think this run was decent. Some mistakes were made, but in the end, it was decent. I don't care. It was okay.
Tukaj zmaga motor, ki je bolj zdrav, ne? V vsem temu. Dajmo! Peter Krznarič, Ludi Pero, Mitja Obritan. Lepo sledenje Obreta, zelo na vrata samemu Ludemu Perotu. Tukaj nažalost ravnanje.
Napaka.
Ludi Pero drži živce skupaj in gazdo tal. Lepo na izhodu oba dva. Dajmo en aplauz za tole lepo bitko, dame in gospodje.
So now we're at the controversial part of this battle where I'm in the lead. He gives me space to flick it. He's kind of falling behind, but he gains up to me. And this is where I make the mistake. I angle up, and the car, since it's only like around 200 horsepower, I kind of straighten out or do a really long transition. The judges said that I didn't straighten out, but I thought that I did, and I thought for sure it was going to be a one more time. The rest of the run I pretty much did, like I drove perfectly. He tries to catch up with me, but he doesn't succeed. As you can see, I'm still kind of running away from him. He has a late transition into the last zone, into the last touch and go, and into the last zone. So yeah, I get the win here. He protested my, like, me winning, but the judges were like, no, like they didn't accept the protest. So basically, what happened, like, as you can see, he straightened out completely. His reason for protesting was like he said that my line confused him, but I don't think, like, yeah, that's not legit, because he had every my lead round was still chaseable. It was not unchaseable, so whatever.
In imamo rezultate. Ludi Pero gre naprej v tej bitki. Ludi Pero, pobjedio si.
Won the first battle. Yeah, I won the first battle, and now I moved forward, and now I'm driving against Kogi, which should have happened in the last round, actually. But something with the whole grid got fucked. So yeah, now I'm going against Kogi, and he's a spicy driver with a spicy car, M40, M54, B30, and definitely more gripped up than me. Definitely has more horsepower than me, around 40 or 50 horsepower more than me. But we're gonna see. So yeah, I advanced forward, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see versus Kogi. I'm confident. I think I can win, but let's see. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think I got it. So yeah, here we have another controversial situation. As you can see, I'm parked far away from the starter because I'm not sure who's supposed to be leading and who's supposed to be chasing the first half of the battle. Back then, I didn't realize. I didn't know. Like, I caught up to it later on, and like after everything was done and over with, I was supposed to be leading the first run. However, for whatever reason, they gave Kogi the first lead, which puts me in a big ass disadvantage, considering that he has a higher horsepower car and more grip and just a better car all around. So yeah, let's get into the battle and I'll explain to you what happened. Yeah.
Naslednja tekma, naslednja bitka. Miha Kugunič, Peter Krznarič. Sta že štartala. Miha vodi tole prvo. Pero z veliko napako, tam v prvem ovinku že agrodrift, kot pravimo Ivo. Kugi znova pobegnil že do te mere, da lahko rečeva, da bi tole lahko bil že inactive chase.
Inactive chase, tako je.
Ja.
Govorimo namreč o dolžini 6 avtomobilov približno.
Torej, cirka 6 avtomobilov, če se odpeleš nasprotniku, dobi nasprotnik avtomatsko nič točk kot neaktiven sledilni run.
So let's break it down. He's really fast here. This is the fastest I had to go all weekend, chasing him. And I just didn't have the grip to follow the speed that I was coming in with into the first corner. Obviously, I straighten out. I even do the opposite of straightening out. Not the opposite, but the OEM plus straightening out. I'm way behind him, as you can see. Like he's very far away from me, and my chase run is a 0 at this point. Even if I hadn't straightened out, it would be a 0 because it would be considered an inactive chase, as the commentator stated. But I tried my best to pull my shit together and just finish the run. And I just hoped he was gonna make a mistake in his chase run, which he did. But we'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. So yeah, this is fuck it. I mean, I made a mistake. I came in way too hot for the setup I was on, and it is what it is. Fuck me, I'm an idiot.
Iniciacija obeh voznikov z ročno zavoro. Pero tokrat malo počasneje. Miha mu sledi zelo, zelo lepo. Ampak tukaj je prišlo do napake Mihe. Skoraj do ravnanja. Sledi mu tesno. Oba voznika sta v svojem sledilnem ranu imela napake.
Okay, so this is my lead run. This is the best lead run I had all weekend. Excluding the initiation, I had better initiations, but my line was on point. And as you can see, yeah, I nothing to say here. I keep the perfect angle. The transition is on point. I go wide here, even though it doesn't matter if you go wide or not. He straightened out there. So this is also controversial. My chase was a 0. A fat ass fucking 0. However, it doesn't matter if I flew off the track or if I straightened out or whatever, or if I just straightened out a little bit one time during my chase. A 0 is a 0. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. No, I'm kidding. A 0 should be a 0 no matter what. And this is what I didn't realize until I talked to my friend. And my friend was like, wait, so you, in your chase, you went off track, you dropped one wheel, and then you straightened out, and he was 6 car length in front of you or whatever. But he just straightened out once, but he kept going for it, whatever he was closer to. But a 0 is a 0. And at that point, I was like, yeah, maybe, like, he was completely straight there. Maybe my friend was right. It doesn't matter how much you fuck up. If you fucked up, a 0 is a 0. So, but doesn't matter. I lost fair and square, kinda. I don't know, but I love how good my chase run. I love how good my lead run was here. So I don't really care. And this was my first time competing on 16s and 17s with this car. So yeah, I'm happy with the results.
I don't want to jinx myself, but I think I got it.
Hey, welcome to the end of this video. I've never filmed an outro. Thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed participating in all 3 rounds of Racegasmic Drift Cup. Hopefully next year they're gonna start with the event sooner in the year, because like we had to wait until October or something, so I don't even know. Hopefully this year, like next year, it's gonna be like, I want the first round in March. I want 6 events. I wanna drive. That is how much I love the event and the whole vibe of it and everything. There's a lot of room for improvement, and both organizing and judging and everything, but I think the potential is through the roof. I love the event and I was very happy to be a part of it. Now, the reason I thought, like, as I said in the, I put the clip where I said, I hope I didn't jinx myself, and the reason I thought I completely had the win against Kugi is, like, this is from the last round. This is me leading against Kugi. Someone's fucking elbow is there, but it doesn't matter. And this is the reason why I thought I had him. Kugi's an amazing driver, very competitive. I don't like how competitive he is. I gave him shit about that because drifting is still supposed to be fun, but whatever. And this is the way I chased him in the last round. So yeah, I didn't say that because I didn't say that out of the blue. Like I'm confident I'm gonna win. I said it because last time we trained together, because we were supposed to drive against each other, even though it ended up some clusterfuck with the grid happened, and I ended up driving against one of my best friends, Wiedmar, and I lost against him fair and square. But yeah, like last time we trained together, I was better in training, and that's why I thought that I had him this time. Also, after the first battle, I didn't change my tires, my wheels, nothing. I just stayed on the same setup. I was like, whatever, it is what, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go like this. Of course, this motherfucker went to his pit and put on some Zestino 17 semi-slicks, motherfucker. And later on he was like, why didn't you change the tires? Because fuck you, that's why. Anyway, all in all, very, very fun season of drifting. I wish there were more events like this. As I've mentioned in the video, I tore up the Sierra. Like I pulled almost, I need to pull the engine out because it's sold, even though it's all fucked up, but I've sold it to a friend. So yeah, that is over with, and I really want to enjoy myself in the grassroots. I want to enjoy some grassroots events. I came in way too hot and way too strong with building a pro car. It was never a pro car, but like building a serious car with the turbo and going to 320 horsepower, even though that's not a lot. But I was like, for the next season, if I kept the car, I would probably go for like 500 horsepower and a 2 JZ swap or 1 JZ swap or something. It's way too soon for that. I've been drifting for only a year, and there's time, and if it happens, like, I'm financially, mentally, physically, emotionally drained, I'm sleepy. So I spent way too much money, and with spending money comes spending a lot of nerves and whatever. Like I went head first into the whole drifting thing, and I think I overestimated myself with how much I can handle mentally, and so I just want to enjoy myself doing and do like all these grassroots events. So hopefully next year we're gonna have some grassroots events in Croatia as well. Oh my god, you sleepy fuck. And I hope for at least like 5 or 6 rounds of Racegasmic, because it's an amazing event and I really enjoy it. And I enjoy being in Slovenia and hanging out with people, and everybody is really cool. And I want to thank everyone, Svizets, who brought the ECU for the second and the third round. He even tried to give me an ECU for the first round, but it ended up not working. But I want to thank him. I want to thank I want to thank Zonta for the tires he brought to the third round. I want to thank everyone who helped me. I just want to thank everyone. I want to especially thank my girlfriend, and I want to thank Weedmar, and I want to thank everyone that made it possible for me to enjoy this season as much as I did. Even though I thought it was impossible after the Creation Drift Challenge round 3, I was like, yeah, I'm over this shit. And my girlfriend pushed me to go to Racegasmic and to drift and to have fun, and I want to thank her. And it was just an amazing experience. This season was, I thought it was going to be shit, but it ended up being really cool. And I want to thank their organizers slash the main organizer. Like the second round, I was 2 hours late to the event because I was helping Troha Dom finish his car, and he didn't penalize me for that. I was not there even for the driver's briefing or anything, and he still let me compete. And I want to thank him, Nate's, thank you, and Eric and Claudia, who came through with some tires when we had a complication with getting shit from Croatia to Slovenia for a lot of reasons. I want to congratulate all the winners in both OEM Plus and Unlimited class. You guys deserved it. It was, all in all, it was a great season. If you want to see me next season, I mean, you're going to see me either way. But dropping merch soon. So if you want to see me with more money and better equipment, here's some of the merch I'll be dropping. Soon I'll have the pre-order page online, and this is just these are the things that I'm gonna be having for sale. These are the different colorways you can pick, and this is the graphic. Basically, I'm gonna do fanny packs as well, this hoodie, and I'm gonna bring back the OG one, so you can support me if you want. You can support me by just donating money to me and whatever, to my PayPal or my bank account. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. This is a long ass video, but I'm very happy about the I'm satisfied with the contents of this video, and hopefully you enjoy it as well. And stay ignorant. You really have to be ignorant. If you want to drift, you have to be a dumb fuck and be ignorant and push your limits. So stay fucking ignorant and stay scummy and fuck off and stay scummy and peace out. I love you all. See you in the next video where I break Widmar's car. Yes, that happened. Goodbye.